Howdy friendos, Crazy Jason here with Kakalaki Movies, and this week on The Rough Cuts, I am reviewing Chloe. That's right. Definitely the best psychological thriller I've seen over the past year, hands down, one of the best I've seen in the past few years, and will definitely go in my top 10 films of this past year. This film stars Julianne Moore, Liam Neeson, and Amanda Seyfried, all delivering solid performances, especially Amanda Seyfried as Chloe. Many of you may recognize her as the eldest daughter on Big Love. Big Love, incidentally, I consider to be in the top 10 best hour-long dramas of the past decade, but that is a discussion best left for another time. On to the story. It's a very simple story. Let me break it down for you. Catherine here, played by Julianne Moore, suspects that her husband David, played by Liam Neeson, is cheating on her. So she hires Chloe to attempt to seduce David and then report back to her and let her know what happened. In the meantime, Chloe and Catherine sort of start developing this relationship off the grid. That at first is a friendship, but eventually turns erotic. Oh yeah, they deliver the goods. So, yeah, it's a very simple story, and yes, the plot is fairly contrived, and usually I don't like contrivances like, you know, a woman goes and hires a prostitute to try to have sex with her husband to see if he will or not. I'm not saying stuff like that doesn't happen. It just, when they put it up on the screen, it tends to look contrived. And what keeps the film from feeling contrived are these actors. I mean, they're so good. They're so solid that it really keeps the film grounded. I have to especially give high praise to Chloe. She really deserves an Oscar nomination for this role. She's so expressive. Her eyes, you can just almost see, you know, her thoughts, the wheels turning in her head as she studies Catherine and other members of her family. You know, she's kind of like playing a game of chess in her head. Big props to her, but all around, and I can't really say more about the plot without giving it away because there are a lot of twists and turns along the way. I can tell you another great thing about this film is that it has a great rewatchability factor. First time I saw it, I rented it from Redbox, but since then I rented it and I've seen it. I bought the film and I've seen it like 3 or 4 times. So it's not one of those movies that's ruined by the ending. It's actually one of those movies that just gets better every time you watch it, and you tend to notice something different every time you watch it. If you've seen the movie, please comment below. Let me know what you think. It's a very tightly written, very tightly directed film. Even all the little details, even the very last shot of the film, you know, when Catherine turns around and she's got that, you know, in the back of her. If you've seen it, comment below. Let me know what you think. I don't want to give anything else away. Bottom line, I give this film a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. And if you like your psychological thrillers dark and twisty, this is your movie. Crazy Jason with Kakalaki Movies reviewing for The Rough Cuts, and we'll see you next Friday. The madness never ends, baby.